Canada's place on the world stage. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.Media. For most of the last decade, progressives have been whining that Canada needs to regain its spot in the world stage, that we've been making all the wrong moves, not taking the right votes or stands at the United Nations. Well, those progressives now have their way. They've got their leader in Justin Trudeau, and one of Trudeau's first moves is being celebrated around the world by jihadists. Yes, I hope the progressives are happy. Jihadists love Justin Trudeau's promise to pull our fighter jets from the fight against ISIS, and they're letting their views be known online. Memory, the Middle East Media Research Institute, has compiled a list of tweets from jihadists and ISIS supporters showing pure joy at Trudeau's win and Canada's withdrawal of fighter jets. A British ISIS hacker now based in Syria named Sally Jones tweeted out, "Canadian fighter jets to withdraw from fighting ISIS. Yeah, because they know what's good for them." Another ISIS supporter tweeted out, "Allah is great. Canada withdraws from the alliance against the Islamic State after the election of new Prime Minister Justin Trudeau." They know the connection. They know Canada is running because of the election, because of Trudeau. Now, Trudeau didn't make withdrawing the fighter jets a centerpiece of his election campaign, but in the news conference the day after his election win, he did tell reporters that he brought up Canada's withdrawal during a phone call with U.S. President Barack Obama.
I spoke with President Obama and we talked about Canada's continued engagement as a strong member of the coalition against ISIL, but he understands the commitments I've made around ending the combat mission.
ISIS fighters and supporters also understand Trudeau. As Memory, an organization we should all be supporting, points out, the ISIS backers had an understanding of Canadian politics and history as they were commenting, including the pacifist nature of the Trudeau clan. Check out this series of tweets from election night after one ISIS backer said, "Hey, if Trudeau wins, Canada will withdraw." The first one said, "I highly doubt they will withdraw because at the end of the day, Canada is a U.S. lab," I think they meant lapdog, "and the U.S. is owned by the Yahud. Trudeau's father was also the Prime Minister," another one points out. "You're right, Liberals said we will support the fight against IS but won't send our jets." And then finally, "Trudeau was a decent man. His son is like him. This will be a huge anti-war political victory in Canada." They get it. They know that Trudeau's run from military battles. Pierre wore a German helmet as he rode his motorcycle around Montreal during the Second World War. He didn't fight. He didn't volunteer. He didn't serve. When he was Prime Minister, he gutted our military. One of the defining moments of his career was his "just watch me" moment when he overturned civil liberties, sent troops into the streets because Montreal, his hometown, was under attack. But other than that, pacifist, lover of the worst regimes on the planet, and we're about to get more of the same. Not only do the jihadists know it, they're celebrating this fact. After the election of Trudeau spread globally, here's what one ISIS backer on Twitter put out there while linking to a BBC story about Trudeau's win. "Baji, ISIS. You would think they were united, but their hearts are divided. Oh Allah, separate them and don't leave any of them. Canada runs away." How do you like that, progressive Canada? The ISIS backers are cheering, saying that we are running away. Is that what you meant when you said you wanted your country back? Is that what you meant when you said that Canada needed to regain its position on the world stage? We can expect more of this. Throughout the election, Trudeau kept promising to do more to have Canada follow United Nations goals, declarations, and objectives. The UN is full of rogues and dictators. The largest voting bloc at the UN is the Organization of the Islamic Conference. Client states of China, well, that's a growing voting bloc. These are the people that we will tie ourselves to in a Trudeau-run Canada. He hasn't taken power yet, but I can tell you, I want my Canada back.